It's your girl, Megan Rogers, and
Linda Marcus Smith. Hi.
And we are Sassy Broad Squad.
We are. We're here.
We are here.
Yes.
And unfortunately, but fortunately, I have to do some shameless plugs for
Let's do it.
Harvey's Corner Office, the menu. The
menu is amazing. I love eating here at Harvey's Corner Office Bar. Shout out.
And I like to drink here and sober up with the food. My favorite is the nachos.
You like those nachos, huh?
I really like the nachos. I'm going to try the yakisoba though. The yakisoba is like a Korean noodle with like a teriyaki sauce.
There you go.
It's $9. And then there's the chicken yakisoba. Yaki need to get soba. And then it's $11.95, the salmon yakisoba, because of course we're in the Pacific ass Northwest. Can't do shit without salmon. And that's $13.95. And then the shrimp yakisoba.
We have all kinds of yakisoba.
$12.95 at Harvey's Corner Office.
Northwest, 6th in Gleason, right by Greyhound.
Right by the Greyhound. So if you're passing through town, like the nomadic derelict that you are, just walk your butt across the street and
stop in.
Come and see us.
We have great people here working.
Daryl's working.
Yep.
Hands off, ladies. He's mine.
He's amazing.
Okay, he didn't hear that.
Great
That's
guy.
Good. But he's seriously, don't touch him. He's mine. And yeah.
I always drink coffee and club soda here like there's no tomorrow. I mean, and they don't look down on you if you don't, if you don't feel like drinking an alcoholic drink one that isn't. It's cool. Daryl does not look down on nobody. He's amazing. Great guy.
He is amazing.
You'll love the ambiance in here.
But you have to drink something. Don't come in here and use the restroom and then just bounce.
No. That's just really
or else we're going to get you.
Yeah, we'll trip you with these cords.
Yeah, we got plenty of them all over the place.
Yes, we do.
We aren't professional by any means, but hey, we try our best.
I like the white wine here. I don't even know what I'm drinking. It's so good.
I know. We got you drinking the white wine. And
a couple nights in a row I was drinking the white wine.
I rubbed off on you. I rubbed off on you big time.
So unlike me. But come on down, because Harvey's has great appetizers, dinners, drinks, you name it.
And it says it is connecting. If you guys want to call in and comment or talk to us, call us at 503-558-3105.
That's it. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
At your beck and call. Your beck and our call.
Or they're calling our beck.
Sight unseen. I don't know.
Don't do sight unseen. Don't do it.
I don't even.
Yeah, because you won't get what you paid for. You'll get nothing and you paid for it. That's definitely it.
You want to check things out before you buy them. That's all we're saying.
So check us out. Call us.
Yes.
I mean, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, the little number is across the screen. I actually used the right template this time, so.
She does all the work.
I'm trying, guys. I'm not perfect. I may or may not be a functioning alcoholic, but I'm here. Don't judge me.
I'm working on becoming a functioning alcoholic. It's not easy.
It's not.
There's things you have to learn.
It's not. I got a little horn right here with my hair.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm growing my devil horns.
I don't have things like that.
I'll just... Linda.
Yeah, that's it. So I've been doing a little research about the grand city of Portland, Oregon. This town has changed its tagline more times than the government has decided if chocolate was good for you or bad. It's good for
you now, right?
It's good right now. Yeah,
it used to be bad. I remember back in the day, you shouldn't eat it because it used to give you zits.
I know. And then they decided, everybody goes through a zit stage.
Yeah.
So
the phytochemicals are good for you in chocolates.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
vitamin C. Like, what's wrong with vitamin C? It's got
Is that bad now?
No.
Okay.
Chocolate starts with a C. It's my being weird.
Oh.
Like, I call it vitamin C.
Like, if it starts with a C, like coconut shrimp, that's okay.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Let's make this easy.
Cock, vitamin C. It's good for you. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you got it
That's
now.
easy to remember. Yeah.
So, the city used to be called the City of Roses. Then it was Stumptown. And then it was now it's Rip City because of the Blazers. And so I don't know why we keep changing the name of the city, the tagline. But we do here in Portland. It's weird like that.
I think it's because they can't figure out who the fuck they are. It's like, get it together. Just be the City of Roses, or be the city of, patchouli wearing hippies. I'm still a little sore about them saying keep Portland weird, because y'all know it's keep Austin weird.
Austin was first.
I don't
know. I think we should have like a contest.
Austin would win.
Would it?
Against these Oregon boys? Yeah, if it was like a tug of war. Have you seen boys in Austin?
No.
Girl, don't worry, gents, we're coming for you. Yeah.
So this week, I always try to find something weird going on in the weird city of Portland. I know that rubs you the wrong way because you're all for Austin winning the battle. So I just wanted to share with you, our weird city has decided that when a Portland Trailblazer basketball guy, who is the center, and his name is Nurkic, Nurkic, probably from Eastern Europe, I'm just saying, Nurkic, gets injured and needs leg surgery, Portland weirdos, go and get a GoFundMe for $8,000 to raise $8,000 for helping with the surgery, and in one day they got $10,000.
Well, that's kind of nice.
It's nice.
I mean, but he's a professional basketball player.
We're entering into the weird part. Yes.
Oh God, please lay it on me. Tell me.
He's a professional NBA player.
Yeah.
I think, don't they have like coverage for people like when they get injured? They know they're going to get injured. So
well, you've always told me I got to keep this podcast,
not political,
but
we entered in.
You gave me
let
a
her
good
rip.
Open. Well, okay then. I mean, you gave me permission.
Let
so
her
that's
rip.
Consent.
Rip City.
Well, the people in the White House want to do away with the health care.
That's very true.
Yeah.
There we go.
And maybe since he's probably a millionaire,
Nurkic.
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 Maybe since Nurkic isn't a billionaire, he doesn't deserve health care.
That could very well be that he's over the hill as far as income, and so then the kind of coverage.
He doesn't make enough because Trump is a billionaire.
Gotcha.
So only billionaires deserve
health
care, not us.
Gotcha.
And us, we're expected to die.
Yeah, because we're doing that really well. I
die on stage all the time.
So that was kind of weird. That isn't the funniest or craziest thing. I just thought, really, you never hear about anybody raising money for an NBA player anywhere. But in Portland, they'll do it, and they'll raise it in a day and surpass it. Just kind of oddball. But
what's happening with the money? Do you know?
It's supposed to be used to help him with his leg surgery because he has a broken leg.
So he is going to use the money, or you don't know?
That's what's supposed to be done with it, yeah.
But here's my beef. I mean, I know I make these jokes about healthcare and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's got healthcare.
They've got like the best doctors.
I mean, does he really need the $8,000 or would they $10,000 or $8,000?
They wanted to raise $8,000 and
they got 10.
Yeah, they went way above.
He could donate the cash if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of homeless people here that could probably use, a nice little
$1.
Yeah.
You could probably go 10,000 different ways.
Or donate to a homeless shelter or something like that.
Yes. Food.
I don't think he really needs $8,000.
I'm just kind of wondering about that. It's great that they have a heart to raise that money.
That's cool. That is super cool. But I mean, I don't think he needs it. And this is, if I'm being a judgmental bitch, then call in and tell me I am.
Say the opposite.
Tell me how much of a bitch I'm being.
We can handle.
Because the phones are ringing off the hook.
We barely have time for the podcast.
I don't know how to unlock it. Yeah.
Another weird thing is Portland decided to have an app, its own app, Portland by Streetcar, this week, because they want people going around this city, if you live here or you don't, to know where all the attractions are, because there's no books or magazines or Google to figure that out. So now Portland has an app where you can log in and see all the different attractions. Like there's supposed to be 80 of them in Portland. And now they have an app for that.
Well, that's kind of cool. Isn't that kind of like that one app? It says it's got like a do area code. Like it was in Austin.
Oh, yeah. Do the city by
Yeah,
area code.
and it showed like the area code, and it showed all those fun things you can do.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I think we can use an app like that, especially for a lot of the new people that are moving in here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't even really know
All the
Harvey's
things.
is here. I didn't until I met you, and I was like, oh, this is fun. I want to stay.
I'm being silly because really, you know, I've lived in Portland 68 years off and on. And I don't know, I can't tell you 80 attractions. So I'm
do the math.
I'm very attracted to this app on attractions. I'll be attracting myself to it with a secret to get it. That'll be my secret.
It's a secret?
No, you know the secret, how you attract things through the secret.
Oh,
I'm just spinning words.
Oh, yes, the secret.
I'm going to get this app.
I have beef with the secret.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Because I want things. I don't think about bad things, yet shitty things come to me. And I don't sit there and be like, no.
Exactly.
But, you know,
That's my beef with it, too. I just don't believe that something horrible happened in the world because one of us was thinking wrong.
Right.
I'm not on board.
No.
Mm-mm.
Or like little kids getting like human trafficked. I'm sure they weren't like sitting around the corner being like, oh my God. Because one of like the weird little things about The Secret is like, if you are super afraid of it, or if you like keep resisting it, kind of like whatever you resist persists.
Yes.
I'm sure some little kid wasn't like sitting in the corner being like, oh, I hope nobody takes me and human traffics me. They don't know what the fuck human trafficking is.
No.
So yeah, I got beef with it.
Me too.
I'm done.
I mean, it's great if you're going to use it for the good that it can cause.
Right.
But blaming what we think, or have our mind in the wrong place, that's why bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not on board with thinking there's something I or my predecessors could have done to avoid the Holocaust. I'm not there yet. Don't know.
I also don't believe in karma.
Oh, is that right? You don't?
Absolutely not.
This I want to hear.
I do not. People do shitty things all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, certain people do shitty things that, you know, I'm not allowed to say because we're not keeping it political. And they just keep getting away with it. And I'm like, okay, karma, where is it?
There's a good point.
And they're all like,
Point one for Megan.
The next life. I'm like, there's no guarantee of what happens. I mean, they're great to think about. I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night, please do you, boo. But, I mean, no, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it.
I've seen people treat me mean, and I've seen something horrible happen to them afterward. Once in a while, I believe in karma. Like somebody is really rotten, and then they stub their toe, and it gets infected. And I'm like, you kind of chuckle and go, karma.
Maybe it's like the power of suggestion.
Yeah.
Like you want to see something bad happen to them so bad. Because I do. I wish hateful shit on people. And they're like, don't do that, Megan. That's bad. I'm like, you know what? Some people need some hateful shit wished on people.
Some people need some lessons.
God, I wish. That would be nice.
Do you want to hear something bizarre that happened this week in Portland?
Oh, please tell me.
And I could get bad karma from even saying this. So I'm really pushing myself out here.
Well, I guess we better burn some sage. Burn it.
Okay, so I was walking around the streets of Portland with George Rosenbaum.
Oh, yeah.
And we were hitting up different places, talking about opening up mics. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, George, they're doing something over at Pioneer Square. We had a call coming in. We'll fill you in on that later.
Yes.
Here comes a caller.
Yes. I hope it's good.
I hope it's a good call.
Did I miss it?
We missed your call, maybe?
What time is it?
It is.
I did. Oh, well, we'll call him back.
Yes.
See, that's the hard part.
We got your...
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Podcast?
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
Who is this?
This is Ryan Ahern.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, Ryan. How are you?
I am living the dream. It's a beautiful day. I'm a white dude. Everything is good. Everything is good.
Ryan, we miss you.
I know. I miss you. Where you been? You coming to Harvey's tonight?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a guest spot on the 7:30 show.
Oh, well then I'm gonna stay and watch.
Fabulous, Ryan.
Look at you. Can we get you on the
Yeah.
podcast if you're doing a guest spot?
Yeah, will you let us podcast your behind?
Just your behind.
I mean, it's 2 hours. What is the main theme of your podcast? What
Nothing.
Are you guys doing right now?
Just getting you to talk about your life, what got you into comedy, what's funny, what you like, things that would make people want
Are
to
you-
be your fans more.
Well,
Shameless plugs.
Sorry?
If you enjoy clever observations and aggressive racial material, I would say come out and see me. It's kind of the bread and butter of what I do.
Ryan Ahern, you guys. He's
I'm gonna
hilarious.
come and see him. It's
have
not.
to.
It's clever observations, but it's not always racist.
Yeah.
He's just joking.
He's joking.
Well, unless you got some new
Okay,
shit.
I didn't use the word racist. I said racial.
Oh,
Big difference.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You push the envelope.
Please don't hurt me, Ryan.
Are you guys streaming this live?
We are.
Absolutely.
Has anyone else called in, or is it just me?
Just you.
Today,
We're so popular, you know.
we're sitting here in the window hoping somebody will get attracted.
So do you broads talk about the stuff that's going on in the news, or
Yes.
is there any central theme? What's going on? I'm
To-
curious.
I was just covering
know
some things
theme.
going on in Portland. You know how sassy that stuff is. Like, do you want to hear the story? What happened with George Rosenbaum and me, real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
Did you
walking.
guys have a fight, or
Huh? No, not that.
I wonder who would win. That might actually be a fair fight.
So we're walking through Pioneer Square, and there's a guy with no shirt on interviewing people. So I said, George, let's go over there. So we go up to this guy's. He's from Channel 6 News, and he's interviewing people because it's the very first self-esteem day that they've deemed National Self-Esteem Day or
Okay.
something.
Today?
No, it was like a couple days ago. And so we went up to him, and we had jokes for him about self-esteem. So we asked the newscaster without the shirt on if we could tell him jokes. So we each told him a joke, and he laughed. And then we noticed as we were leaving at Pioneer Square, Channel 6 News was standing right in front of the sign that says KGW Channel 8. So we thought, you know what? Channel 6, they beat it. They're the best at having self-esteem. If they're going to have their news showing their man with no shirt, first, that takes a lot of self-esteem. He had a big beer gut. And the sign behind
Gross.
him advertises another channel. That's self-esteem. So give it up for Channel
Linda,
6.
I think it's weird.
Linda,
Yes, Ryan.
it's weird. It sounds super weird. Linda, you pointed out the guy was fat. It sounds like you're body shaming. I cannot support that message. I will not do it.
I'll body
did the
shame.
Gentleman with, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Did the gentleman with no shirt on seem to have high self-esteem? Or
Yes.
Was it in the middle? How would you? Oh, so it was pretty high.
Yeah. He didn't have a 6-pack or a 1-pack. It was more like a 1 barrel.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
One barrel, that pony
It's,
keg.
Pony keg. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
He was nice to let us tell jokes on the fly. We just stepped
Was
up.
he hairy?
No, he wasn't hairy.
So he went out and got it waxed? Was he all oiled up?
Couldn't tell.
Yeah,
It was
you
like
did. You
non-
don't want to tell me.
We thought we were going to
Did
get
you
on the
guys see
news.
that all-
What?
Focus. Linda,
Yeah.
did you see the story that all charges were dropped yesterday against Jesse Smollett? Have you seen that story?
I saw that.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Kind of in line with yours. What are yours?
Oh.
I'm not read up on it enough to talk about it, to be honest. I want to hear your thoughts is what I'm really saying.
She's bailing. I'll give you my thoughts.
I want to hear.
I
Go
think
for it.
that he should get in trouble for at least filing a false police report.
Yeah.
And I know why the charges were dropped, because we are having a weird time in America where racism is on the rise and Nazis are around, and that's, scary. So I get it, but I mean, what he did was pretty extreme, If I did that shit, I'd go to jail. I'd be like, Orange is the New Black and stuff. Yay!
I think here are my issues with it. Now, what the Attorney General said about how, he's kind of, we figured it out. He doesn't seem like a violent offender. There'd be no use in putting him behind bars.
Yeah.
In a vacuum, I agree with that. The problem is that we don't do that uniformly. That we put tons of people away who are currently behind bars who are nonviolent offenders who are sitting there. So if we did this all the time, clearly he's getting off because he's rich and has money.
Right. And he's famous.
I know some people try to make this more of a racial thing. I don't think it's that. I think it shows that, regardless of what race you are, if you have fame and celebrity and money, that you can abuse the legal system. Here was what really pissed me off about it, is the press conference. Because remember, the charges were dropped, and the Attorney General who dropped the charges still said that he's guilty. And Jesse has the nerve to go on TV and talk about how he's still innocent, and this proves it, and he's still going to speak out for marginalized voices. That's what rubbed me the wrong way. That you don't have the humility to just accept the fact that you bought your way off.
Right.
You have the nerve to do that. That would be like after the OJ verdict. If he went outside and was like, I'm still going to continue to stick up for domestic violence. He'd be like, how dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
That to me, it's we all know you're guilty, and you're going to sit here with that fucking straight face and still act like you're fucking innocent because you bought your way out of the charges. And the guy who dropped the charges said you're guilty.
Wow.
So fuck you.
That's why I like having your opinion. I'm not read up on it, and you're so amazing. And what's the name of your podcast so people can listen in?
Yeah, and I'll link it below. It's Outraged, right?
Yeah. It's called Professional Outrage. I've taken a brief hiatus because I'm flying to New York tomorrow, which I will be there for the month of April. So
you're going on tour. Nice.
I wouldn't call it tour. I'm camping out in New York City and immersing myself in the thing.
Well, I mean, you could loosely, gray area-ly say you're going on tour, and I would back it up. But no, you had to fuck it up and say, be humble.
We wish you a lot of luck in New York. I hope you get on 5,000 shows.
That would be a lot of work.
It could happen.
I am shooting for roughly 2,500. Anything above that.
Anybody that has you on stage is going to be lucky to have you.
God.
I love you.
Love you.
If I was a cougar.
Aren't you, though? I thought you were a cougar.
No, I want to be. It's more like saber-toothed tiger at this point. Not a cougar.
Well, that's even more exotic. What do you think, Ryan? Saber-toothed tiger would be more exotic than a cougar, right?
I would say she's more like some fossils we just found in the ground. If I had to be objective, but very, very, very charming and well dressed fossil.
Aww,
Thank
he's so
you,
sweet.
It was so nice of you.
He knows how to throw us under the bus, but then pick us up and be like, "I was just kidding." You're still
He's so
pretty.
good at that.
He is so good.
Spank him, kiss him, spank him. So what are you planning on doing in New York besides doing comedy? Like any attraction you have to see?
Pretty much just comedy. I'll go upstate for a couple days. My family, most of them still live in upstate New York.
Oh, that's right.
So I will.
Okay.
So I will go see them for a very minimal amount of time. 36 hours tops.
Have an early Thanksgiving argument.
36 hours. That's what they're getting out of me.
Wow.
It's a lot of time, huh?
How do you manage that?
Which I
Because
think
that's why I'm afraid to go to LA, because I have 8,000 cousins that all want to see me, and I'm not feeling it all the time.
I mean, it really just comes down to not giving a fuck. I mean, that's really what you have to embrace.
Yeah, but most of them are females, and they'll cry. The males, they don't care, but
Women can be so manipulative.
Well,
yeah, they can.
well, I mean, I certainly can't speak to the behavior of women. You're gonna have to figure that one out.
Fair enough.
Thank you for calling in.
No problem. So,
I guess she's getting rid of you.
I don't know. Do you want to keep talking?
is there any supervision for you guys at Harvey's, or are they just letting you just roam around the place?
Yeah, they let us run around. We take off our bras.
Mm-hmm.
and go ghost hunting.
Nope.
Can you tell she's making this up on the fly?
We cook some meth. Yeah, we're just having a great time.
No wonder they got robbed.
We're the security. That's what we're telling you.
Oh my God.
We're keeping the place secure.
Oh my.
Keeping it secure from hamsters.
There's a TriMet bus across the street from us right now, and I think he's with the FBI watching us.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not. He's scratching his balls. He's fine.
Are you guys familiar with the performers on the show tonight?
Yes.
I know Hijinks is obviously on there, but are you familiar with everybody else?
I met Shang 2 years ago at the second annual Black Comedy Festival. Hijinks, you,
Gotcha.
and then Pedro Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking up his information. Are you familiar with Pedro?
A little bit, yeah.
What do you
A little
got?
bit.
What do you got to say that could help us? We're straightening out my cords.
I mean, I did some YouTube research on the performers, and they all seem to be funny. So, I'm always me personally. I hope they bring more a diverse audience because I tend to do better with gay men and black crowds. And so the more people I can get in the seats, I feel like I can test real material, whereas I often feel handicapped.
Handcuffed.
Talking about, when the audience is too high of a percentage of angry, bitter white women in Portland.
I'm not that angry and bitter. Jesus Christ, Ryan, give me a break.
I'm too old to be angry and bitter.
I'm joking.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Don't fit. Both of you actually don't fit the demographic. The demographic is usually about 25 to 30 years old. And,
we're too fucking old for that.
Yeah, exactly. And they and most of these people went to like a liberal arts college in like the Northeast or the West Coast and majored in fucking basket weaving with a minor in outrage, and
yeah, I went to college in Southern Nevada. You just needed a pulse to get in there, and I was like, sweet.
Exactly.
I'm thinking that you're going to do really well tonight because it's a diverse group of people.
I'm going to stay and watch.
Yeah, I'm just stopping by. I wouldn't rearrange your day for it. I'm only going to do 5 to 7 minutes. It's just a quick guest spot. So, I wouldn't take it as a slight if you guys didn't stay.
I'm going to stay.
Now, so.
We have people that want us to podcast them. Like Jeff would like us to podcast them at the beginning of the show. We'll try to arrange it where we can watch you first and then podcast Jeff.
Okay.
He said before
I want
the
to
show.
watch Ryan. I haven't seen Ryan in like a hot minute.
Yeah.
I do want to podcast with him because I want everybody to see how cute he is.
I know. He's adorable.
He is freaking cute, guys.
Yeah.
Super cute.
We can embarrass him so fast.
Yeah, he's too cute.
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass him. I just
No.
want to stare at him.
Yeah.
He's very cute.
Which might embarrass him.
I feel like it's only a matter of time before Linda gets Me Too'd in the Portland comedy scene.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm learning from the best. I was like, yeah, she really knows how to harass. I like it. I'm into it.
You know,
she's very, very aggressive.
well, I tell you, there's a couple of nice comics. I wish I was younger.
Same.
She is very aggressive, both verbally and physically.
Wow.
I'm a hands-on kind of girl.
Very tactile, I see.
The other day I saw Ben Rose and I grabbed him by the biceps and I'm like, you need to calm your stuff down. He's cute, but back it up, girl.
You grabbed his biceps.
I grabbed his arm, right? And I just put my hand in his biceps and said, hi. And I'm like, hey, these people might want me to slow it down. It's scooch.
Girl. Yeah, you're
He's so sweet and cute.
You better check with the police department. You might have a warrant out for you, sex offender and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, hi, I'm Linda, and I grab biceps. I'm a sex offender.
Yeah. I want to be Me Too. That's why I go to 82nd and Powell in prom dresses and hooker heels.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it could be really good for your career, Linda, if you were like the oldest person in comedy nationwide to have this type of stand-up. I think you could really take off.
I think I need a couple of rests. They need to put me in a paddy wagon and Have it
and lock you up.
Yeah.
They might not let you out, girl. You better be careful for what you wish for. And I don't got that much money for bail. You know. Ryan, would you pitch in? No.
Nah, I'm
No.
Are you following the Trailblazers, Ryan?
I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of the NBA, so I'm following them loosely. The regular season is so long that I don't pay a ton of attention until the playoffs start.
So that's a
To be
no.
honest.
So did you hear
no,
about
I
the
mean-
$8,000 from Lekirknik or whatever the hell?
Kurchik?
Nurkic.
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 The center.
No, what happened?
He needs leg surgery, and the Portland fans decided the only way he's going to get the leg surgery is if they did a GoFundMe with an $8,000 goal. And so in a day, they raised $10,000. That was in the news today. And we're debating, wait a minute, doesn't the NBA...
Like, does he really need it? I mean, don't they make like at least, $4 million?
Something like that. He's
I
the
mean,
center.
I'm sure they got health care.
I feel like I'm missing something to this story. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They have like the best doctors, and all those guys make. He's not a bench guy. He's a starter. He's one of their better players. He's got to make millions per year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Are you guys sure you have all the facts right?
No.
No, we just have the facts we have. But see, that's all the article
We just read
said.
headlines and we're like, that's good enough.
Yeah, it was like 3 paragraphs is all, and it didn't really
That's
cover.
too much.
Yeah,
It's like words. I don't want to do all that, so headlines are fine.
Well, yeah. That's what I think more than ever before. I'm disgusted by headlines. Half the headline. No, well, because they're so sensationalized and misleading. When you actually read the whole story, it's like nothing like the headline.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
80% of the time.
Yeah, that bothers me too.
Oh, because headlines are more like clickbait now. So that way you do the click through because people don't read newspapers anymore.
That's it.
They just line like their hamster cages with it if they do actually get a newspaper.
It's kind of like what they did with the National Enquirer. Like they put something really crazy on the cover so that you'd pick it up and buy it when you got the sucker home.
Like I gave birth to an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did give birth to an alien. It was Ryan's, you're the daddy.
What do you want to say now, Ryan Ahern?
Oh, I was actually Googling the Nurkic thing. I just feel like I'm pretty sure that you guys have to at least be telling an incomplete story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
There has to be more to it. That's probably what we're saying is that
He's all about facts. He's like, I want the facts, ladies.
According to this, a GoFundMe was set up to pay for a billboard honoring Nurkic, not to pay for his medical.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Well,
That's what the word billboard meant.
This
we just lost a subscriber.
There goes our everything.
This is a perfect example of why men are in charge. So it's this type of thing here.
Hey, if we're only getting 75% of what we're worth, we're not going to read the whole article.
I know.
78.
Words,
78.
words.
Ladies, as much as I would love to waste my afternoon talking to you, I do have an engagement here I have to get to.
Thank you for calling and see you
So,
tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you tonight,
No
Ryan.
problem.
Okay.
No problem. Linda, behave yourself.
Okay. Bye.
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 Love him to death. Love him to death.
Yeah, I'll have to link his stuff below. So that way, guys, everybody can... Oh, no, my phone's acting up. He's so funny.
He's the best. I
He's
love his
like,
comedy.
He's like, that story's not straight. I was like, what was your first clue? Did you think we actually read the whole article?
It's basketball and we're women. What makes you think we're going to read the whole article? I'm glad he caught on to that it's for the billboard. Now, I don't know why they need the billboard, though. Why would they need a billboard if his medical care is taken?
Yeah, it's not like we're not going to know that he has a busted-ass leg.
Thank you.
But like Ryan said, men rule the world. Burn!
Thanks for the reminder. Thank you for that, Ryan Ahern. But come see Ryan. He's going to be doing a guest spot here at Harvey's tonight.
I'm so excited.
Yes, for
oh, my
Ryan.
gosh. He is so funny, guys. And ladies, he's super cute.
And it's smart comedy.
It's very smart comedy.
I've seen him try to deliver to a room full of people busted drunk, and that's kind of funny to watch. because you have to pay attention because Ryan's got smart stuff to say. He's looking around.
What did he say one time? We were doing open mic over at Lugrowski's, and this guy was really drunk. And one of his jokes were like, who's been married before? And the drunk guy raised his hand. He's like, I don't believe you. He's like, and the drunk guy was like, I've been divorced twice. He's like, that I do believe.
I love Ryan. Oh my gosh.
It didn't even faze him. It was so funny.
He has a way of just having comebacks for everything.
He does. He really does. And I don't know if you call it staying in character or what have you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he never breaks.
Never.
Yeah.
It is like it's like his character.
Yeah.
And that's how he is in real life.
He is.
And I really adore it when somebody is the same in real life as they are on stage.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like if somebody's really unfriendly, but up on stage they're super friendly. It's like, who's the real?
Yeah, I'd be like, you're kind of shady. I don't like
it.
Yeah.
But with Ryan, you get what you get.
Is what you get.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sightseeing.
Yeah. He's like a Mentos. He's kind of like a little hard shell on the outside, but once you crack, he's all sweet and gooey.
All the way through.
Yes.
Yeah. So tonight's show, it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 7 shows every week. Same thing every time. But Ryan will go up first. Ryan Ahern. Super smart comedy, quick punches. Oh my gosh, he can tear up a room. Especially, like he said, if he gets the kind of people that get his jokes, which is a mixed audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and then we've got Pedro Hernandez, and Hijinks is going to be the host. So it's going to be dope. It's just going to be so great because Hijinks can get everybody on the same page. He can take a room and make them all feel like they're in the same boat.
And Shang?
Shang is the headliner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shang Forbes. And he can tear a room up. And he's not easy with his comedy. Somebody wrote that he's a subversive existentialist. So he gets into like political.
That's like $10 words.
Yeah,
that's big words. I mean, I read, I Wikipedia'd existentialism.
Yeah,
and then maybe 4 words in, I was like, this is too hard.
Yeah,
and I gave up.
Yeah, I've got trouble just saying Shang.
Subversive.
Yeah, so I think that
it's like a submarine. So he drowns existentialism.
I don't know. I think maybe
he puts it below the surface of the water. In the bathtub, like a rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Good job, Shang.
He's been in a hell of a lot of movies. Ton of BET shows.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. He's
we get to meet him.
I know. I'm really excited.
I met him 2 years ago. He's hella funny.
Yeah.
He's just really funny. And he was at like a second Black Comedy Festival. And unfortunately, whoever put out the flyers put out the wrong date on the flyers. So he was headlining at one of these events where maybe 20 people were there spread out, but he still brought it like he was doing the Madison Square Garden. He's a beast on stage, and he doesn't back down. He's got something to say, and he's going to say it. And if you don't like it,
then
still
F you.
I like that. If they're going to say something that's going to like push the envelope, don't be mamsy pamsy. Get in there and say it.
Yeah,
and that's Shang. He's going to say it. He's going to bring it, and it shows people some of their stupid logic.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with stupid logic out there.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So, yeah, he's been on Def Comedy Jam. What else have I got written on? Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah.
That goes way back.
Yeah. He doesn't look that old.
I know he doesn't. He's super. Shang doesn't look that old?
Because wasn't the Jamie Foxx show, late 90s, early aughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like around 2007.
Okay. All right, 2007? Okay.
Yeah. Shang's been a writer, and he's done shows, and he's been on Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher. This guy's been around the block.
Go, Shang, go.
So if he can do Politically Incorrect, he can tear up some of the
But
Portland
we
nonsense.
gotta save this for later, for when we actually do
interviews.
We don't want to give too many spoilers.
Just come out, you guys. I'm trying to motivate you to get up off your lazy boy.
Well, don't offend people. I get why you don't want to leave. Like, Linda, she'll stay out of her house and roam the streets until the end of time. I get it. I'm a homebody too. So, but if you do decide to leave the house, it would be for a good thing. Like,
let's keep it
I know
positive.
why you don't want to leave the house. Your food is there. Your favorite fat pants are there. You got Netflix. You got Amazon. You got Hulu. You got HBO. I mean, what else could you need? You don't have to take a shower if you don't want to.
I'm not calling them lazy boys. I was calling the thing they sit on, a lazy boy chair.
I love my lazy boy. I think that's why I got triggered, because I'm like, how dare you say such ugly things about my lazy boy? Sure, there's some like nacho stains on it, but it loves me. That lazy boy loves me.
Mine loves me to leave. I want you guys to come down and hear some great comedy.
I think your lazy boy might miss you.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Let's call.
Call the lazy boy?
I've taught it to answer the phone. It's
Here,
like my
maybe we could do a skit.
Service animal.
Ring, ring. Hello, Linda. It's your lazy boy.
Do you miss me?
I miss you.
You
Come
do?
home. Sit on my face.
I'll be home later.
I gotta go.
I can't wait to be back.
I'm watching Netflix.
You're going to do that thing that you do again?
I will.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See, I told you. I told you we missed you.
We know it now.
We do.
But I really think tonight is going to be super lit and hot because it's going to they're going to attract a whole different crowd.
I actually want to redirect and go back to Portland.
Let's go back to Portland.
Because I want to
can't
throw
give
some
too much-
shade. I know I'm probably going to get some hate mail, which is fine.
I'm going to get some.
No, I intercept the hate mail because I know that it'll hurt your feelings.
Totally.
She's very sensitive.
So sensitive.
If you guys have a problem with Sassy Broad Squad, tell me. I don't care. You can tell me to go fuck myself, go die, do whatever. Fine. You can have your opinion. Just don't direct it towards Linda.
I'll cry.
She will cry.
Yeah.
It really hurts her feelings. And I know that there's like some, crazy, I'm going to get bigger for the trolls. I know that there's some crazy people out there that are like, oh, really? I can make her cry? I'll find you.
Yeah, don't mess with Megan.
Don't try it. I'm very protective of Linda.
Yeah.
PSA. Now you know. But,
thank you, Megan.
so I'm pretty convinced that Oregonians lose their shit when the sun comes out, because it's actually sunny out today.
I can attest to this.
The traffic was bad. I saw 2 car accidents. I'm just like, what's up, guys?
It's like being bipolar to live in Oregon. 'Cause
Yeah.
You either got shitty weather.
Yeah.
Nothing to do. Who the fuck wants to get out of bed?
Yeah.
Or you've got, oh my God, the sun is out. Do I go to Mount Hood? Do I go to the ocean? What do I wear? It's so
Well,
bipolar.
y'all aren't going nowhere if you're too busy crashing at each other on the freeway.
People just go nuts when the weather's nice, especially the first few after like July, August. They're, oh God,
Then they're like, it's 78 degrees. It's too hot.
got to go to the beach. And then they line up for hours going to the beach to have the temperature
I
drop.
don't like the Oregon coast. It's still too cold.
It is cold.
The water is freezing. The air is freezing. If you wear a swimsuit, you're just going to freeze to death.
Yeah, rarely.
You're going to ruin a perfectly good swimsuit because you're going to nip out so hard that, it'll just be psh.
There's no point in putting on a swimsuit in Oregon.
No.
Like, go to a tanning place. It's warm, Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Growing up here, you never get tanned. Once in a while, you get burnt if you go to Blue Lake Park on a nice day. When I grew up here, nobody went to the beach to get a tan. They went to Canita Hot Springs because the weather was warm. They had a little bit of fake water there you could get into, and it was warm. It was called Warm Springs for a reason. They didn't go to the beach. And now I think they've closed down Canita Warm Springs Indian Reservation.
It's Native American now.
Oh, okay.
Native American
Even if they call it?
reservation.
What if they
Well,
say-
yeah, they can say what they want.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but so when I say it, I need to say Native.
Native American.
Okay, I stand corrected. You heard it first. Call in now. Call in and rip me one in Rip City.
I also, here's another thing. I don't mind when people say you're not allowed to say that anymore because it's like a form of respect.
Absolutely.
You know, and even if they were to be mean to me or say something ugly to me, I'm not going to like disrespect them and say something terrible to them.
Right.
You know, I'll probably tell them to shut up or, you know, bite me, but I'm not going to, you know, go the racial route and be like, nah. Because I think it's a cop out. You know, I don't, yeah. Kind of like when people troll you.
Yeah.
If they call you old or stupid, it's like, I already know these things, people. If they got creative where I could really feel the rage, I'm like, that's a good troll. I like that. Yeah, that's why I don't mind the trolls because sometimes people can get really creative with like, you know what? I dream about jamming my thumbs in this woman's eye sockets and sucking the juice out of her eyeballs. I hate her so much. I was like, that's some rage.
That's some creative
That's
stuff.
some, yeah, I could feel that rage. They really hate me.
Have you ever accidentally done or said anything that made you look 1,000% either racist or hateful, but you did it, you tripped on it accidentally, not knowing how it would be perceived? Because you've been in the military, you've been around the world, seen all kinds of people. Have you ever done something just because you didn't know it was going to be offensive? I mean, like you found out after you said it that it's offensive. And like got trolled because of it, or
one time,
because I hate this. I hate it.
We went on a ruck march in one of the canyons at Fort Huachuca, and my soldiers were complaining because they didn't want a ruck march. It was cold, it was wet, but I mean, we weren't crawling. We were just ruck marching.
Okay,
not a big deal. Like I hate doing guerrilla drills. Because you get grass up your ass, and then you're just like, I'm going to get a rash, and it's going to suck, and people are going to think I'm weird, and But what was the virus that was going around with the mosquitoes? It wasn't Zika, was it?
That was one of them.
West Nile.
West Nile was.
Yeah, it was West Nile, because this was during the early aughts in Arizona. And they're like, well, the West Nile, I don't want to get bitten by a mosquito that's got West Nile. And I was like, y'all, you can't believe everything you see on MTV and BET. Well, apparently, since one of my soldiers was black, they said that was racist.
Right.
And I was like, it's not, well, I didn't mean to be racist because I watch BET too.
Yeah, that's all I ever watched. They were the best shows.
Well, I liked the Wayans brothers, and I like love and hip hop. You know, so I still watch BET.
I go way back to watching Soul Train. You know,
they don't. How do else Soul Train. Do they do Soul Train?
No. Oh, but they still have videos.
Solid Gold.
Yes.
Solid Gold.
Oh my God, Solid Gold dancers.
Yeah, I think I don't know. If you think what I said was racist, please comment, call, let me know. I didn't mean it as racist, but at the same time, I get that I live in my white privilege bubble.
Yeah.
And that is something, like what's his name? Trey Martin? I'll link his videos below. I watch, he's the one that does Watermelandria skits. Mm-hmm. Super funny. And he did a serious one about, like, you know, white privilege and the N-word. Mm-hmm. And it really spoke a lot to me in Black Lives Matter. And I was like, oh, white privilege, got it. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
So why, maybe I don't see it as racist because I watch BET. Mm-hmm. You know, I would think a racist person wouldn't watch BET. So
exactly.
Yeah, offer me another perspective that would make me be like, oh, because, I mean, maybe it is offensive. Like, well, just because I'm black doesn't mean I watch BET.
Yeah, that may be one perspective of why.
Which I get.
Yeah.
But then, okay, if you're not watching BET, is it MTV, VH1, Bravo? It's like, we all have our guilty pleasures.
Right.
Admit it.
Admit it.
Because my guilty pleasure is the Real Housewives of Weverville. And the Kardashians.
I think that people of color are so beautiful, especially on screen.
Yeah.
Like, if you have two people in a movie and they're getting it on and they're pasty white, they're just, to me, not that interesting on screen.
Right.
Even Angelina Jolie and whoever. Just not all that.
I don't like her. I shouldn't.
You
have
take
said
Morris
that.
Chestnut.
Now we're going to get the channel closed down because I just said that I don't like her. I don't like her because
No.
I think she.
Husband stealer.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to get past the husband stealer thing.
I don't like. Yeah. I think she's a husband stealer, and I think she's fronting with all of her charity work and stuff like that. She does a lot of charity work, so that way it detracts from her bad behavior.
Overdoing it, overcompensating for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a PR stunt. Stop it.
It's kind of like, where you've got, and I actually had a rabbi explain this about like giving money to the church or temple or, mosque, wherever you worship. You're not, doesn't make you a better person if you give all your money to your religious centers, but your children don't have shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like you are still monumentally doing something bad. So doing the uber good thing, it's like the super good thing does not cancel out the super bad thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm bored with that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I learned about racism. Okay, so I was born in the 50s in Portland. We had one person of color in my entire high school.
Oh, God,
that's how
poor person. I would hate to be that person.
Yeah, and the thing is that when you're born in 51, you don't even know that there's white privilege and that you have it. You don't know that. Like, I didn't realize that there was white privilege until maybe 5 years ago. But I've been using white privilege. I've been offending people of color by being typically white.
Yeah.
Not even knowing what white. We're so sheltered.
Right.
We don't even know what it is, and we're out and where I learned about white privilege and how we come across as racist when we don't think we are is through Hijinks's Black Comedy Festival, and listening to one comic after another talk about the things that white people do that piss them off. And it's so great to hear that.
Yeah. Here's something I've never understood about white people, and yes, I'm talking to you weirdos. Don't ask to touch their hair.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I have never
please.
asked to touch any of my friends' hair
of any color.
unless I'm doing their hair.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, ooh, can I touch your hair?
There's nobody's hair that I want to touch. It's like, why
especially
would
if I don't really know you. No. You cannot touch my person.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
And just because you're curious doesn't make it okay. That's just...
That's something that really fries their goat that white people
I don't blame
do.
them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want somebody being like, oh, you're so, like, different. Can I touch you? Fuck you, no?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I really appreciate about people of color is that if they are looking at you and think your hair or your dress or your looks or whatever are nice, they'll just tell you. White people will stare at you. Like if a white guy sees me and thinks I'm attractive, he'll just look. But a person of color will look at me and he'll say, Mama, you're looking good. And he thinks it and says it. It's authentic in the moment, and I'm not offended. He's saying, where the other person that's of my color won't. He'll just stare.
That's older guys, though, because younger guys, woo!
Thank you.
Younger guys won't really say anything because, the sexual harassment, Me Too, and stuff like that. They'll wait to get to know you before they're like, you're pretty, which I get.
Yeah.
But, whenever I get hit on, it's always by, like, the World War II vets. I'm not World War II, the Vietnam vets over at VA. They're like, oh, goddamn, you're a good-looking goddamn woman. God bless America, goddamn it. And I'm like, okay, cool, So, yeah, I think that's the older guys. I guess the white guys just stare probably because they're married.
Maybe.
I think so.
But I just really appreciate when anybody looks at a woman, just says what they're thinking. It doesn't have to. It's not a Me Too thing, guys. Get over it. If you see somebody that's pretty, tell them.
No,
they might have
don't
gone 14 years without being told they're
you
pretty.
can tell Linda. Just tell Linda she's pretty. That's
all I care about.
Just
really.
thirst tweet her all day long. She'll love it. But no, guys, don't do that.
I think it's rude to stare at anybody.
It is
any
rude to
color,
stare.
when I see a girl, I think girls to girls, we're afraid to give a compliment that someone will think that we want them or, give off the wrong vibe. When I see a woman, I'll even say it.
If you give too many compliments, you could look thirsty. Be like, okay, what do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you see a stranger on the bus and they're wearing the cutest outfit, I mean, the whole thing gels.
Yeah.
You just want to, hey.
No, I saw a girl one time. I was like, oh my God, that is cute. And she's like, thank you,
Yeah.
But yeah.
And just like,
but when you're at work or something like that,
That's different.
Yeah.
You can look thirsty.
Yeah, you can look thirsty and be like,
what do you want now?
Desperate,
this
needy.
Girl is so nice all the time.
Yeah. It's like, it can seem a little fake.
Quit your job and start giving compliments.
Just compliment Linda. She's telling people to do stuff because she wants a compliment. Linda, you look nice today. That is actually one of my very favorite colors of blue.
Is it?
Yes.
What color is it of blue?
Was it like a cerulean?
Good one.
Blue?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's not royal.
No. It's a little lighter.
No, I don't think it is cerulean. And I stole that from The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
Remember that movie where she's like, what
Love
kind
that
of
show.
sweater are you wearing? It's cerulean. When they introduced it on the Dior Broadway runway, and was it spring? I was like, damn. She got fucked up by a sweater.
I love The Devil Wears Prada. That was such a great show.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Yep. Very good movie.
Yeah. Some great clothes, great outfits. And she made a big transformation from being the cute girl next door to being something else.
What did she do first? Brokeback Mountain or Devil Wears Prada? Because that's kind of also where she went from like Princess Diaries to like...
She blew up big time.
Yeah, her and Michelle Williams were in that. And I think, didn't they get Oscar nominations or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have my facts on it.
Yeah.
But I would think, in my memory, Brokeback came first.
Okay. I think what's funny, friend of mine that lives in UK, hey Chloe, what's up? She was watching the I Spit on Your Grave movie. Have you seen that?
No.
Don't watch it. There's a rape
good.
scene in there that will make you throw up. I mean, it's just gnarly.
Why do they do this?
And the one from the 70s, because they remade it like in the, I don't know, like late aughts, early 10s, and or teens. And but I saw the one from the remake. But the one in the 70s, that rape scene is just so much more grittier and grosser, and I'm just like, yeah, I wanted to throw up.
Wow.
And I wonder if like men look at, straight white men, look at Brokeback and get the same way. Because like the sex scene, although they were like feeling each other, it was a little intense.
Wow.
And I was like, but then like, towards the end, where they're making excuses to go see each other, and they were like kissing each other. He's like, I just can't quit you, and it was like, oh, they do love each other. It's so sweet, dear, So, yeah, but
I don't know why they have to use such graphic sexual violence. Like I could barely make it
get a
through.
reaction. Did you see 12 Years a Slave?
No. I saw
I would say
Taken. I'm
watch
still
it.
triggered by Taken.
Taken? Really?
Yeah, Taken. That was really like pushing the envelope for me. I'm
all right.
old.
Well, then don't watch 12 Years a Slave. If Taken like really affects you that much,
It did.
then are you kidding me?
They stole the child, and God only knows what happened to that. Yeah.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I had to tune out. It got too graphic for me. Like, I can't, I get triggered. You know what, like it's just, when I get triggered, like, it got to that point where I thought they took this too far. Like, they're making me
Then
scared.
don't watch 12 Years a Slave. Definitely don't watch I Spit on Your Grave from the 70s. Don't watch Brokeback. Don't watch, just watch Disney movies. You'll be good.
I really don't like sexual violence.
It was bad. And yeah, it was really bad. There wasn't a rape scene or anything like that in 12 Years a Slave, but Michael Fassbender like whipped Lupita Nyong'o because I think he was her boss, to put it gently. and like whipped her with a bull whip. Oh, I wanted to throw up. I could only watch. I mean, it was a good movie. I see why it got a lot of like Academy Awards, and
Yeah.
you know it's true to history. But it'll make your stomach hurt, and you'll just be like, I hate this. So did Poltergeist scare you? Like the original one?
I don't know. I can't remember even watching it.
Yeah.
But I know, let's see, there's a lot of Roots. I couldn't stand the original when it came out, like in, I don't know, 80s or whatever.
Right.
It made me cry. I was so disgusted by how the real history was playing it out, and it was violence, sexual violence. Yeah, not a fan of that.
Well, on that note, I guess we'll just go.
Can we talk about something positive, like these French fries? See, when you eat on camera, it's a mukbang. So we're going to mukbang.
Nice.
Shout out to the people who mukbang.
In Korea. Is it Korea or Japan? I can't remember.
Sounds Korean.
I think you're right.
Or am I being
Korean.
racist by saying that?
I think, like, if you asked Daryl, if it was, you know, like, if you asked Daryl, like, for anything that's Asian related, then that's racist because you're assuming that.
He would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
Racist is bad.
Yeah.
In any shape.
And his first name is Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl! So, you know, we're kind of wound down.
We are.
Yeah.
We had one caller call in, Ryan Ahern.
Ryan Ahern. Come and
Shout
see
out.
him tonight. He's too much fun.
And there's people here in the
You know, his apartment's really clean, too, ladies.
that is unique.
It's shocking.
He's a unicorn.
He pretty much is, yeah. He is a unicorn. I mean, when I went to his apartment, I was like, you know, do I dare say I might, you know, if I had to, I would walk barefoot in here? Because, you know, you guys are usually, like, really gross. Used his bathroom, didn't feel like, ew. Yeah, I was like, who is this person?
Who would do this?
Yeah.
A guy?
Yeah. That's
Do you
what
have a
I
maid
like.
coming in or
I
what?
wonder. I want to ask him.
Yeah. Ryan, are you listening?
Do you have a maid?
Huh?
No man is that clean. You got a maid, don't you? He probably does.
Yeah. I really liked having him call in. That was fun.
That was fun.
He
That
tried
was
to interview
totally-
us.
I know. He's like, what is your podcast about? Give me details. I'm like,
It's about
nothing.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever comes up.
Whatever comes up.
Because we just jam. We just talk. And then it's organic. We like organic.
Yeah, I like organic.
We got a list of stuff to cover.
We
But
got a list in case we get lost.
yeah.
Which is a lot, but, you know, whatever. And
Yeah.
trying to get a little better. Oh, yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the shameless plugs for the channel. If you like this video, hit like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bing!
That's our advertisement for our YouTube Sassy Broad Squad, folks. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're going to say goodbye.
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
Linda Marcus Smith saying goodbye. Thanks for checking us out. Subscribe. Like, comment below.
And if you're going to troll, only troll me, not Linda. She'll cry.
I cry.
Yeah. I mean, hell, she can't even handle fucking Taken with Liam ass Neeson.
No. I did like Liam.
We gotta go. All right. And come and tune in next Thursday.
Thursday.
I shouldn't be drinking. All right. Bye, guys.